I'm really not that excited about this camera angle, but we're gonna have to take what we can get. And of course I waited till 5 o'clock traffic to actually hit the road, but welcome back to your next episode of Walt on Water. And today we're gonna make a little trip down to the lake and see what kind of footage we can get. The schedule's gonna be a little bit full because my band Crowbone has a gig tonight in Durant, not tonight, tomorrow night, Durant, Oklahoma. And then while we're there, we'll go ahead and make a trip to the lake. And I'll probably edit this video together, but I figure since I'm going to be stuck in traffic, I might as well talk about it. I actually brought my paddleboard with me because the tires on my sailboat are only rated for 55 miles an hour. And I didn't really plan on taking it on too many road trips. But I should be excited. Oh my gosh. That's what editing's for, you know. Love the power of editing. I don't know what's up with our lighting. But yeah, we've got the show at Big Bubba's Brew House. Looks like the lead singer, Zane, of Locust Grove, came to our last show and messaged us about playing this gig. At the time I didn't know it was going to be as far away from me as it was, but ended up being a blessing because it fell on just a perfect weekend. I didn't have anything else going on, and so I loaded up, you know, some camera gear in the car, and we'll see if we can't get some good shots. I brought my drone, and as far as I'm aware, with the FAA certification that you need for the drone, which I have some booklets for that I'm studying for, but I believe I can operate and get some drone footage because my channel is not currently monetized. I couldn't find the key to the shed, so I made this lockpick and managed to open her up. I was feeling pretty proud of myself as I'd never tried before. I knew I had all morning to get the place cleaned up before I had to head to the gig, so I got after it. I'm realizing this would have made a great time lapse. You miss the shots you don't take, honestly. I'm at my grandparents' place. Now that my papa has passed, there are a lot of projects out here. Using my Kia like a truck again. Backing these sailboats out of the way so I can actually get down and clear some brush. You could tell we hadn't been sailing in a while. This is my dad's Nacra. You know, life just gets in the way sometimes, and one too many projects can be overwhelming, but the boat cleaned up pretty nice. Don't play with live wires, kids. I avoided electrocution, and my dad ended up meeting me down here. We ran the wiring back to the shed, which made running extension cords much easier. This is the after shot, and cleaned up really nice. I thought I was in the clear, pun intended, but I'm still dealing with the poison ivy. Nothing here runs. Flat tires and dead batteries and much to do. But I do love a good project. You know, nothing a good scrub can't freshen up. So I did climb on the old pontoon. I think this is a 1992 Sun Tracker that was my papa's, but it needs a lower unit rebuild. I believe when my dad was at the sandbar and a storm kicked up and actually smacked the lower unit into the sand, and I don't believe it's worked since. Now, they don't make these anymore, obviously, since Evinrude was bought out by Bombardier in like 2000. Here's me and my dad flying the old drone out. He's the one who actually got me into drones. He does love his toys. So, thus endeth the weekend, and we didn't quite get everything done that we wanted to get done. I'm still not thrilled about this camera angle. Our drummer's flight got canceled, and so we couldn't make it. So they ended up having another band fill in. But I still went and hung out with the guys, played some pool, listened to some rad tunes, you know. So I actually didn't get down to the water at all this time, and I spent the majority of the time just cleaning and clearing brush and fixing some stuff that need to be worked on. Hopefully next time I go down, there's a little bit less to do and I can actually get on the water. I tried taking a couple of drone shots, drone videos, just to kind of like get back into that. I haven't busted out the drone in a while, and I'm having some trouble with my stick control, so I might go in the settings and kind of adjust how sensitive the toggles are. The limbs picked up and brush cut and cleared, and some boats moved around, and so I'm kind of tired, very tired. Pretty much went at it all day, Saturday and Sunday, and drives like these give me time to ponder what it is that I'm actually attempting to do with my channel. When I originally started the channel, I wanted it to be about boats and water sports, and so far I haven't done anything like that. I've been doing the prep work to do stuff like that, like working on the truck, making sure my truck is okay to pull boats around, and try and get down next weekend and put some more work in. Yeah. So here is the next weekend, and we made it down. I brought the kids and some friends with me. There's still a lot to do on the inside, so we cooked all our meals on the Colemans. It's like camping, but you have access to a bathroom. So the truck did in fact make it, and we made it down to the water. It felt like it took a long time to make it happen, but we did. The kids loved it, of course. We all had a blast. I love this shot in particular, and so I had to include it in the video. I realize I'm going kind of quick here, but I'm just trying to get this video out. This is the third in what I consider my introductory series, and I'm ready to get into the new chapter. It felt like a waste, however, not to use this footage since I had spent so much time on it. So this is the actual drone section that I wanted to include because I had gotten some variable ND filters for my drone. Basically, it's a polarizer for the lens. And if you know how polarized glasses work, they allow you to see into the water. Now, it's not like X-ray vision, of course. All it's doing is filtering the amount of light that can actually enter the lens. But I thought it was really cool that they actually make them small enough to fit on a drone. I had no idea they made such a thing. I tried to avoid posting clips of the neighborhood just to respect the community's privacy and fly high enough not to disturb any wildlife. But I'll let this next shot speak for itself. I really love it. I've adjusted the sensitivity of the controller so I could avoid the jerky movements while filming, which I think really breaks the cinematic feel of these shots. I then realized after looking down into this cove just how well the polarization works for spotting underwater objects. And then I edited the footage to avoid flashing my fishing spots. This is the last episode in what I consider my introductory series, and I will be experimenting with different types of content moving forward. My chicks are growing like weeds, and the necessity to build them a coop has brought itself to the forefront of my filming schedule. On the next episode of Walt on Water, I'm going to be building a chicken coop.